Oh no, welcome to Grandad's allotment. So, nearly the end of October. So I'm in the allotment. I'm going to clear a couple of beds and plant up my elephant garlic direct. So I'll show you what I'm doing there. Right guys, first bed to come out is the one with the sweet corn in. So I'm just going to harvest that, chop everything off at the bottom, give the ground a bit of a tickle, put a bit of compost on the top, and then get the garlic in. I'll set these up on the tripod. Right guys, I'll harvest this sweet corn. I'm just chopping it right back at the bottom. If there's any, don't think there's got anything decent in it. Not that sort of big. But I'm not digging them up. About as big as I get. I'm not doing sweet corn again. I never get anything off them. I keep saying to myself, give it another go. But you know, when you get that, it's not worth it. I probably have something in here that I'm going to get a crop out of. So a couple of little dinky ones. For the sake of what I get and the room it takes up, it's not even worth bothering. So it's had its chance. Never again. I say that, you'll probably see us doing exactly the same next year, but I'm promising to myself this time, not again, right? Just give this bed a quick tickle over. Get the surface weeds off. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. I've left the sweet corn roots in because they'll just rot down and create space. Create air pockets, which will then create space for everything to grow. So I'm just going to dump this bit of fresh compost on the top. So this is, it's not fresh, it's what I've just harvested my ginger and turmeric out of. But we'll give that a bit of a stir in. Just on the top, just to top it up. Right, so the garlic I'm putting in is, this is what I harvested, some of what I've got left of what I harvested last year. So not bad sized bulbs, but there's a lot of mono bulbs, so I'm going to do them first. I keep my garlic in these little nets, which I find is great. Once they've dried off, just hang them in the kitchen. So I'll do the mono bulbs first, then I'll split them off and do some of the bigger ones. It's just a hole dibbled in, these ones, because they haven't split. It's just one single bulb, base plate, that way up, twice the depth of the, see how soft this soil is. twice the depth of the bulb. I mean, some of these are just little, but that'll grow into a full bulb of garlic next year. These will take off, no problems. Never have any problems germinating these, and I know it's a little bit late, it's the end of August nearly, into November, but these will fire. Take a while, but they will fire. Got no doubt about that. I've got some other garlic in the greenhouse which I've planted off in cells, which that's just normal garlic. And I said again, like I always do, I'm not going to plant normal garlic because it'll always get white rot. But again, I found a cheap source of garlic. But really, I do better with hard neck garlic, the elephant garlic, than I do with soft neck. I always tend to get white rot. Soft neck garlic. So I'll just break these up into the individual cloves, pointy end to the top, flat end to the bottom. You've seen us plant garlic before. Twice the depth. Don't have to be too precise about it. This whole bed will be garlic till it comes out, probably June time. So the whole bed will be tied up till June, which is fine because that's about the time when I'll be putting my summer stuff in. So I've got no problems with that. If I time it right, I can get 2 crops a year out of one bed. That's a decent size one, that one. Probably need one more clove split. That one's already open, so I'll use that one. Fairly decent sized ones. Smaller ones, they will come, but you're obviously going to get smaller bulbs. The bigger bit you start with, the better you're going to get. And I do nothing to these beds apart from put a little bit in on top each year. It all started with crappy soil, to be honest. Nothing special, just bits of sticks and all sorts at the bottom. The other one more bit of garlic. It's only got a couple of bits in. Yeah, just rubbish soil, to be honest. Bits of old pots and plant pots that you've emptied out and stuff. One more in here, so I'll use that up. And then it just breaks down, becomes fairly decent. Go for one in a minute. Right, and that's my garlic in. Elephant garlic, a bed full anyway. I'm just going to put I've got a bucket of comfrey tea, so I'm just going to put it into a watering can and then water on top. Right, this is my comfrey tea, which I made a while ago. So I cropped the comfrey over there, just popped it into the bucket and just left it. Don't add anything to it. Let's see what it's like. Dark black, pure comfrey tea. get put back onto the composting. Right, got the water in. This will be the only watering I do for it. So we'll keep that for the next one. Right, I'll just show you the corn. That's one of them I've done. Tiny. It'll do as baby corn, I suppose. Chop it up and put in the salad. Right, on to the next garlic bed. Right, this is the next bed to do. This had some squashes in and some sunflowers. And again, I'm just cutting them off. They'll go in the compost. Had a few beans in as well. It's got a little squash on there, but not worth harvesting, so I think the rats have been at this squash. Sunflowers are quick. Instant. Oi. Oops. Yeah, quick tickle over. Just cutting the surface weeds off by the roots. Getting the bulk out, that'll go in the compost bin over there. Right, let's go and get a bucket of spent compost high on top of there. Right, that's my bucket of spent compost in. Just spread it about a bit. Again, this was used up the ginger and turmeric pots. There's a bit of turmeric and compost. Right, this garlic I'm putting in, hopefully the battery will last out, is gargantua garlic. So because it's in sets this time, I'll dig a little hole, pop it out, decent roots on it, and get it planted up. Right, I haven't got much battery left, so I'll show you when I've finished. Right guys, that's the last of the garlic in, the ginorma garlic. I've also done a couple of bits of spring cabbage there, which I had potted up, and a couple in there with the, I've tied up the curly kale, and a couple of spring cabbage in there as well. Right, that's it for today. A couple of hours. I'm gonna head off home now, so I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Catch you all later.